So apparently people started receiving their Vision Pros already, man. Let's check out the first unboxing video. Marcus.
All right, it's finally here. This is
$4,000.
This is the Apple Vision Pro. This is the beginning of Apple's spatial computing journey. Their first headset, AR, VR, wearable face computer, whatever you want to call it.
Finally, after how many years?
So everything that I show you guys in this box, it's going to be a representation of what you would get should you decide to spend the $3,500
$35. I thought it was 4K
to get one of these, or in this case, actually $3,900 because it's the 1 terabyte.
Yeah. You're the rich.
You'll see the accessories. You'll see it booted up for the first time. Ooh. And this is very much the beginning of our Apple Vision Pro investigation and series of videos. So definitely get subscribed to make sure you're among the first to see that when the rest of those come out. So, big box, but the headset is relatively small.
Bro, Marcus is so big, he's like the first person to get this shit, man. That's how big of a tech creator this man is. He's so big that he's the first person to get this joint.
This is a really soft box. Whoa.
Bro, the packaging is shit.
And this here is a third little box.
Your packaging is shit. I'm not gonna lie.
So, this is an incredibly flimsy box, but I'll just take this one out. So
okay, now that's an actual packaging.
The Vision Pro headset in this box, the Vision Pro Zeiss lenses. So these are optical inserts. So if you have a prescription, then these come in the box and they will magnetically attach to the headset. So if you wear glasses, you can still use the headset.
Oh,
and
interesting.
This is the optional $200 extra Vision Pro travel case. This thing, this is a whole aesthetic. I'll get to that in a second. I'm just gonna leave that.
Bro, it's so
right
big.
Here.
The fuck would you need that for?
But this is the headset itself.
How big is the headset?
A slide. Yep. Out of this. So this is like the size of.
Finally.
I mean, it's bigger than a Mac box. This
the
might be bigger than the Mac
view
Studio
of
box,
the. Bruh.
There you go. And it's got all the pull tabs. I do expect pretty good packaging here. This is such a high pressure first gen product for Apple, so I'm expecting pretty good packaging for this introduction to a first gen thing.
Yes, sir. It has to be good. They cannot mess up, bro. This is like, bro, for the price range, for the what it means in the market. What it means for
it's like a shoe
God
box.
Damn.
Okay. So there's the headset. So the headset comes with this little cover on it, and it's dressed up with one of these bands. This band right here is the one that you see in all the commercials. It's this really soft, stretchy fabric material, and it's in this sort of cardboard head. This is the Solo Knit band. There's another band though that I'm pretty sure comes with this, that is called the Dual Loop band. So I'll put this to the side real quick and see what else comes in this like shoebox size box. So this pops off.
I was complaining the box was too big, but now I see why.
To the inside, which is a Designed by Apple in California pamphlet.
Normal.
Oh, I bet there's stickers in here. Oh, there's a microfiber too. Okay. Then there is
to clean the lens. The cloth.
Light seal cushion. Oh, I think you get two of these. Yeah, there's one thin light seal and one thick light seal. I'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
And at the top, there's a lot of explaining to do. Some more heavy Vision Pro paperwork. And this is the dual loop band. So this is the second band that goes both around the back of your head and over the top of your head. We'll try that out for comfort over the Solo Knit band. And then there's your power.
Oh, I get what that is now.
The battery that comes with the Vision Pro is this thing right here. It's all very white. Everything
it has a battery.
Is either white or silver. It's pretty heavy.
The battery is external. After this heavy packaging, the battery is still and that's so small battery pack too.
It smells pretty
for something
new.
This big.
It's got this white braided cable, and I don't know if Apple's even called this MagSafe, but at the end of this cable, is one proprietary connector right there. And that connector is what plugs into the side of the headset, and this is the battery, the 2.5 to 3 hour battery that comes with Vision Pro.
2.5 to 3 hours.
It says on the back actually,
I mean,
3,166 milliamp hours. I know a lot of phones that have 5,000 milliamp hour batteries that feel much lighter than this.
Yeah, and it's so.
Why this feels so
it's
heavy,
not that big.
That's the battery. And then in order to get more than 2.5 hours or to charge the battery, you have the cable, USB-C, and the wall brick. So let's see what the wall brick says. I hope it charges fast.
How many watts?
30 watts. So not super fast, but
it's
this
not
is
that fast, but it's alright.
USB Type-C.
It's not, but I mean the battery is 3,100 amperes. So what do you expect?
That's it for the inside of this box. So now let's go over these accessories. So okay, let's do the paperwork first, because this is probably the most common stuff. Everyone's gonna get this. This is a little booklet of what's in the box and a sort of a first, and that is all pairing it to your iPhone, putting it on for the first time, connecting the straps. I'll show you guys this. Oh, and even how to store the cable around the battery. So apparently you do not want to wrap it vertically, but you do want to wrap it horizontally with a little bit of slack.
Makes sense. Okay. So the cable, if that cable gets an issue, bro, you will not.
And that is a
mess.
different
Apple will charge you for a replacement.
Their monitors. Oh, it's nice and thin. That's a nice polishing cloth. People were comparing it to the like $20 polishing cloth for the studio display and the pro display. This is a different polishing cloth. The front of it is glass. You're probably going to want to use this to wipe it down once in a while. So I feel like this is a microfiber I'll keep. I know some people unboxing this who are going to be very disappointed in the lack of
the front glass?
Vision Pro themed stickers.
You're supposed to be able to see out of it. It's an augmented reality.
Everyone actually has to go through a sort of a face scanning process. You actually use the iPhone with the Face ID sensors to measure the depth and scan around your eyes.
What if your phone don't got a Face ID shit? You replaced it.
Light seal. The light seal cushion is either thin or thick, so maybe you have.
The hell are my dogs yelling for? Jesus. I'm gonna be right back. we're back.
Have the optical inserts and you want it a little further from your face, or you just want a little extra cushion, this would be the thicker cushion that you would use.
Okay.
Okay. So there you go. That's the thicker cushion.
Right. You have to appreciate how well thought out this shit was
Vision
made,
Pro
bro.
is shaped to roughly match your face. It's not like exactly custom molded. It's more that they have a preset number of different sizes and shapes, and when you do a scan, it picks the one that matches you the best to give you the best immersion. Let's take the plastic or the cardboard off of Vision Pro.
And, they actually thought this shit through.
Sort of a standard head size, I guess, right there. And if we take this protective off the first time,
bro,
there's your glass. A lot of lights in this room, so it's going to be pretty reflective. But now you can probably imagine why people are going to carry this Vision Pro cloth. Notice it says Vision Pro on the microfiber. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, so when you get the headset, you're going to notice two things. One, this is the thicker version. This thinner version pops off.
Okay.
And two, this light seal. This is the custom light seal.
Right, everything is customizable.
And then you're just left with this. This is the entire computer for Apple Vision Pro.
And that's crazy.
It's pretty small.
Yeah,
it's not
so much
unlike
smaller.
a lot of other VR headsets, but it's got this aluminum housing around the outside. You can see the tons of sensors and glass, and it is very front weighted. This light seal is what's ideally shaped
for
to
your
match
face.
your face
That's
and block
crazy,
the light out.
bro.
It attaches just like AirPods Max. You've seen AirPods Max headphone covers just like that. There you go. And I'm gonna go with the thin light seal cushion.
But the thick one is gonna be
the normal look.
I feel like it's gonna cause a lot of heat.
Let's take the dual loop band out, because this is the other one that there's been a lot of talk about the weight of the Vision Pro.
Yeah.
And this is the reason why Apple has decided to include two bands in the box. There are different band sizes as well, so when you measure your head, you're either getting a small, medium, or a large size for your bands. So I've got mediums of both of these. For this dual loop, let's take it out. So you can see, so much cardboard. There's two loops, one over your head and one behind your head.
Bro, why they make it like
So
this though?
specific
Like,
process
come on, man.
to
You
taking
could have made
off
it like
and
vertical. Why is it
attaching
horizontal?
these
That's so weird.
bands with Vision Pro. So I'm gonna put this on for the first time without booting it up, just so you can see how
he's
this works.
touching
So
the
this
screen.
is the solo band right
It's
here.
messing with my mind so
Kinda
much,
goes
bro.
around the
Keep
back
your
of your
hands off
head.
the fucking screen,
And
bro.
then, if I'm in the right, yep, this spot right here, this, you just crank this,
Okay.
and it tightens it up. Yeah, and the weight is really basically just now pulling it onto the front of your face. All the weight is on the front, and it kind of lands on your cheeks and on your forehead. This is how it looks in all the commercials. It's the most simple looking band. You can pull the band up or down to kind of adjust the way it sits on your head. But, as you can probably already tell, that might get a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So, to take this band off and switch to the other one, all you got to do is.
Bro,
you
I'm
see
so
this,
invested. Like I'm gonna buy this shit. I don't got $4,000, man.
This orange pull tab is just to release the band from the Vision Pro. So if I pull that, it unclicks the metal, and I pull that other one, and it just pops right off. And that's the headset without the band attached to it.
Okay.
And you have these little pods here over each ear, which are a bunch of speaker drivers pointing down into your ear.
It has
These are
speakers.
some seriously small components. They're so dense though. Like this is heavy despite being small. So if you want to put the other band on, it's basically exactly as you'd expect.
Bro, I didn't see
Attaches
that.
like that and like that.
Oh, okay.
And now you can change it with Velcro. You can make it taller in the top.
Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I prefer the other one.
Let's try it.
But this would make
taller
it-
in the top and taller in the back.
This would make it
that's
so much
more
easier to
well
wear.
distributed.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had it
yeah.
adjusted pretty close to my head, pretty much perfectly. That is going to be much easier to wear for longer.
Yeah.
Of course, now you have this.
But considering the
across
fact
top of
that
your head, so
it's
not
like a
everybody's gonna
3,000
that, but I think it's
3,100
immediately a better fit.
milliamp
It's more
battery.
comfortable. Wow.
It's quite little,
Okay.
so like
I'm
2
probably
hours,
gonna
3
use
hours
that one.
max.
But let's get to this this travel case. So this, I guess, isn't really a travel case as much as it's just like a protective outer layer for the glass.
How thick is
outside,
it? Bro,
which has a
imagine
ton of
breaking
fingerprints
the
already,
glass.
is just
you
covered
keep
in
touching
glass.
it.
You might want to just pop it in here, and then theoretically you can maybe put that in a backpack. I don't know if you would want to, but
nah, bro, put it in the case.
This is the extra Vision Pro travel case. It's got this handle on the top, but when it extends out a little bit, that's nice. That's well thought, nice and tight. And then it opens up, and it's got sort of molding in the places that you'd put the headset. So
that was actually well thought out.
It's even got this molded spot for the cable, so I can slide that in there, Velcro it down, and the cable should be able to just wrap in here. Then
Apple really be thinking this shit through.
Another case. And then it says this is where your, accessory pouch. So this is where you put polishing cloth, power brick, and USB-C charging cable. These things.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Bro, they really be thinking this shit through, bro.
Activated carbon deodorizer, do not eat. Then you put the headset in here, put the accessories in there, and close it up. That's actually pretty solid. I know people were making fun of the price of the $200 Vision Pro accessory case, but the thing is, I wouldn't want to travel with this without the case.
Yeah.
And I do think people are going to want to travel with this. The number one use case
if you're spending $3K
Pro is airplanes. So I'm going to need a pretty big backpack to have extra room for all of this, but I do think I'm going to be trying that. Let's boot it up for the first time.
Yes,
let's get it all set up. So
that's
this is what you'll have to do when you get out Vision Pro. Bro. Open the case. Get your battery out first. The battery has a special cable on the end. Get your headset out. Maybe take off your knit cap or whatever this is called.
Keep it on
Pick between your thick or thin light steel cover.
Stop touching the glass.
Pick between your dual loop or your solo knit band. I'll go solo knit. And then if you want to charge it up or plug it straight into the wall, the battery doesn't appear to have a removable cable. I'm sure some Apple store has some tool to remove this cable whenever they need to replace it. But what it does have is a USB-C port on the side. So if I ever want to just plug the headset straight into the wall, I'm plugging the battery straight into the wall. But assuming it's charged, the last step here.
Oh, for longer part. Okay, that makes sense. Because I thought you had to like bring it out and then switch it and then charge it each time you want to.
All I'm gonna do is line up the dot with the bottom and then twist, and it'll start to glow.
Leave it to Apple to have some sophisticated way to connect this shit. And that means it's starting up for the
first time. Takes about a minute to boot up, and then I'll go right into the setup process, which I'm sure you'll all want to see on camera.
Bro, look at the front. That's loud.
And I see a checkbox.
That's loud, actually.
How do I look?
I
ridiculous?
Mean, yeah.
Do I look great or ridiculous?
It's alright. It's alright.
Decent? Okay.
Decent, yeah.
I can see you guys. So there's
really?
a little hello script, and it's booting up for the first time. But I'm going to save this, all of this setup and all of this using Vision Pro. That's going to be the next video. So last thing I'm going to show you is the Zeiss lenses. If you happen to wear glasses or have a prescription, you will be able to use this headset as well with that prescription with a $100 pair of Zeiss lenses. I think it's $100 for readers and $150 for prescription lenses. But either way, they're really quite small and they're magnetic. And since Zeiss runs the world of glass, this is kind of your only option, is these things right here. All you gotta do though, to attach them, is take this off and you grab one of the prescription lenses and you just snap it in place like that. You can see that.
Yeah.
Pretty strong magnet. I do not have a prescription, but what I've been told is then you go ahead and scan this code with the headset so that it knows what your prescription is and adjusts everything accordingly. which I think is pretty well thought out. But I think that's where I have to end it. So stay tuned.
Come on, man. I wanted to see them use the joint.
The following videos,
y'all should go
I gotta set this thing up.
to
I gotta show you
Marcus,
guys how to use Vision Pro, show you guys what I've been talking about as far as weight distribution, the games you can play, the experiences you can have, the movies you can watch, the apps that it has. There's a lot more, so get subscribed to see that. And big shout out to the sponsor of this video, Anchor. So if you're even considering getting a Vision Pro, you probably already have an iPhone, in which case it would be good to at least know about Anchor's.
Nah, y'all should go subscribe to Marcus, man. He's the first person I've seen make a video on, like, he has hands-on experience with the Vision Pro, man. That's fire. That's hands down fire. Come on, man. That's his levels in the game, man. You do not play with Marcus, man. He knows shit. He got his connections, bro. That's why he's the biggest tech creator in the game right now, man. But look, what do y'all think about the Vision Pro, man? Tell me in the comments below, man. If you're gonna get it, if you already pre-ordered it, all y'all niggas that got money, if you already pre-ordered it, if you think it's still overpriced. But I mean, Apple always finds a way to sell to a specific audience. So, I mean, if you think it's too expensive, it probably is type shit. So, yeah, tell me in the comments, though. Without further ado, I'm going to catch you later. Deuces.